What is going on, everybody in Mass Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a battery test of the Redmi Note 9S. How long can this device go on a single charge? Let's find out. So here's the Redmi Note 9S, and this device in particular has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and it does have quick charge out the box there, and that was the camera actually being open. Yeah, so as of right now, let me go ahead and show you guys. The device is going to be on 100% battery life, as you can see there. Took it out the charger about, I want to say maybe an hour ago, but I actually just got a chance to actually give it some use here. So what I'm gonna do is put my Cricket SIM card in this device and check in with you guys every 20% or so to show you just how long the device is gonna be lasting. And the funny part is that I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing to the test immediately as soon as I get done with this part of this battery test video, I'm gonna begin shooting the gaming test video for the Redmi Note 9S here, in which I played Call of Duty for about a good, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so, just to see how long the battery can last within the first 20%. And then we're gonna go ahead and update you guys periodically throughout the day and into the next day to see just how long the device can last here. And just to give you a heads up on the specs here, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, USB Type-C for charging, Snapdragon 720 inside this device. So definitely gonna be some efficiency here. What I'm gonna do right now is go ahead and get that game started here on the Redmi Note 9S and close out this part of the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So Max Squad, I'm back with an updated video here for the Redmi Note 9S, and as you can see, we are currently on 80% for the battery life here. And we've been using this device for the past few hours pretty heavily. Definitely did a lot of gaming here. Did a little bit of Call of Duty Mobile, which I actually shot the gaming review here for the Redmi Note 9S, and that should be up on the channel before you actually see the battery test video here, the one I'm working on right now. So this morning, this afternoon, I took the device off the charger, and I just haven't gotten around to using it because I did plan on doing this video here today. But yeah, so far, battery life has been doing exactly what I expected it to do. So let me go ahead and go to the battery performance, show you guys what we're working with. So it's been about 4 hours and 22 minutes since the last charge, and by estimation, it says the device has about 34 hours, 48 minutes remaining. But with screen on time here, you see we got 2 hours and 12 minutes of screen on time, and with about 80% battery life, it's pretty good. Can't really get too upset about that. And as far as gaming here, we did some Call of Duty for about 30 minutes there, and that video should be pretty fun for you guys to watch. I enjoyed making that there. And then we also got some usage on the camera, in which I shot a few videos here. It was raining outside. We did one in 4K, another at in 1080p on a wide angle, and then we did another one with the macro lens. So I'll give you guys a little example of what that looks like here. Doesn't look too bad, if you ask me. Now here is the wide angle here, and this is actually pretty interesting because the zoom on the wide angle was actually pretty impressive. Look how far that zoomed in. Probably had to blink out a little bit of that there. And then this is the macro lens. And this is pretty much footage that you probably definitely won't see on the channel here. I already got a camera test video, but this is a pretty good example of what the macro lens can actually do. And I also did a little bit of zoom on that flap and leave right there. So check it out. The detail's pretty good, even for it to be raining. So shout out to the Redmi Note 9S. The camera on the back of this device is really impressive. And spoiler alert, this device is great for gaming. So if you're a person that plays Call of Duty Mobile a ton, this is definitely going to be for you. But over the next few hours, what I do have planned here with the Redmi Note 9S is that I'm going to get ready a bunch of Instagram photos that I'm going to be putting up on there pretty soon, and doing that probably the next few hours or so. and probably into the night. And we're gonna see just how far we can get the battery to drop then, because we're at 80% now. So my next update would be at 60%. And who knows, that could be pretty late at night, or I'm just gonna take it into the next morning. But until then, I'm gonna let you guys go and see you in the next update. So Max Squad, we are back with an updated video here for the Redmi Note 9S as far as the battery goes. Now this device features a 5020 milliamp hour battery here, and we are currently on 60%. We did an update at the 100% mark, we did an update at the 80, and now we're at 60. We're gonna go ahead and do the 40% as well and 20% and close out this video here. Now, to my estimation, I believe the Redmi Note 9S is going to be able to die, hopefully, we'll see, by midnight or by later tonight here. It is currently 2:08 p.m. here on Thursday, June the 11th. And like I said, we are at 60%. So let me go ahead and show you guys the usage of the Redmi Note 9S here to show you just how long the battery can last throughout the day. So here we are, Max Squad, the Redmi Note 9S here. And as I said, we are currently at 60% battery life. Now, I did take this device into the next day, of course. The last updated video was at 80%, and basically overnight, standby time, a little bit of photo editing, I got it down to about 60, I want to say probably actually 70, 71, 72% before I went to sleep. And then I woke up about maybe 3 or 4% gone from the battery. And then a little bit of usage between now, or between that time and now, and we're at 60%. Now, I believe this device is going to be dead by the end of the night, based on my usage here. I'm going to probably be using this device really heavy here just to see. And typically with my usage, I usually leave the Wi-Fi on. I use the mobile data on. I want to use the battery in a real use scenario here. I don't want to have everything off, because that would, of course, help the battery life. But that's not usually how everyone who actually uses this device is going to be using it here. So I want to have a real use scenario here. Let me go ahead and get into the battery performance settings here. And so right now we are currently at 3 hours, 31 minutes of screen on time with about 60% of battery here. So not even at 50% battery here, we're almost at 4 hours of screen on time. And primary usage was, of course, Facebook. Oh, I did a little bit of Twitch last night. I'm pretty much on Twitch watching some streams here and there. And then I was on Instagram as well. So on estimation here, it says the device is about 26 hours remaining. I don't know. We'll see about that, because I'm going to be using this here like a regular usage here. I'm going to put it on full brightness and edit some photos and see exactly what does happen here. But the last charge, as you can see, was 22 hours ago. And it says we got about a day left. So we're going to see what actually happens here by the end of the day. That's pretty much going to be it here with the Redmi Note 9S as far as the battery update. And I'm going to see you guys when we hit 40%, or maybe even a little less than that. This all depends on what I decide doing. But until then, y'all have a good day, and see you guys in the next clip. Boom. So Max Squad, I'm back with an updated video here. This is going to be the battery test of the Redmi Note 9S, and we are currently at 40% here. So this is 12:26 at night, midnight here, and didn't expect the phone to actually last this long here. Now I gotta admit that I wasn't really using it as much as I thought I was going to be using it here, but yeah, it's still pretty much at 40% here. So this is definitely going to go into the next day. And let me go ahead and show you the battery performance here of what so far it has been doing. So it's been about a day, well, 1 day, 8 hours, 28 minutes here since the last charge. And it's saying that we got about 17 hours, 26 minutes remaining here. So if we go down here to screen, you can see that we got 5 hours and 51 minutes of screen on time, which is really good here. Pushing 6 hours with still 40% battery life. That should just go to show you how good the battery life on this device actually is. Pretty much regular usage here. Didn't actually get around to editing those photos the way I really wanted to, but not upset at all, and kind of excited that the device is going to be going into the next day, because by the time I pick it up here, it's probably going to be late afternoon tomorrow where I actually pick this phone back up, and the rest of the battery life down to 0 here. So definitely a great battery here on this device, and I can go ahead and say it's better than the Moto G Power here. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this part of the video here and see you guys at 20%. Deuces. Had a busy work day today. Didn't get home till later than I actually thought I was gonna get home. And right when I got home, I was editing a video here. And the video is the Redmi Note 9S gaming test. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little sample of that right now. What's going on, everybody in my squad? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're gonna be doing a gaming test. This is the final video Redmi too. Note 9S. Stay tuned. That video will probably be on the channel before you actually get to see this video here, which is a funny thing. The Redmi Note 9S is currently on 19% battery life. So let's go ahead and check the battery performance and see exactly how it got there. So we can see here we got 7 hours, 26 minutes of screen on time and 19% battery left here. And yeah, it's pretty much been the usage so far. So we're gonna probably update the video here tomorrow morning and use it a little bit before it actually dies, to give you guys a final representation of what the battery life could be like for you, or somewhere in that ballpark of, you know, about 7 to 10 hours. So I'm gonna update you guys on the final video here for the battery test of the Redmi Note 9S, and I'll see you in the next clip. What's going on, Max Squad? We are back here with an updated video of the Redmi Note 9S as far as the battery test here. Now we are currently on 1% there, and this is after about 3 days of usage here. Now my usage is a little bit different here because, you know, I have a work life, and I wasn't able to actually use the phone the way I really wanted to. But we are currently on 1%. It is 11:06 p.m. and today is Saturday, June 13th. There was definitely a lot of standby time. And it even says it has 26 minutes left on 1%, which is insane. Give me a second, y'all. Turn down this ISO. Turn it down a little bit more. There we go. So the screen on time here is 8 hours, 56 minutes, 6 seconds. And that's 17% consumption of the battery here. A really, really, really good amount of screen on time here. I'm not upset at all. And that's with it being on standby as well. So I watched a few videos here, and this has been about 3 days of usage here. And like I said earlier, this is just all dependent on your usage of the phone. Now you can definitely get 3 days if you're passive or doing, you know, similar things as to like what I was doing here. But if you're a person that's using the device extremely heavy, then you're not going to get as long as I got here. But you can definitely get at least a day and a half. It just all depends on your usage here. So great battery life, a good CPU, a good set of cameras on the back, a good design. And I recently found out that this right here, this device, you can see those fingerprints on the back. Turn the ISO up there, sorry. Actually has glass on the back, it's not plastic. But Matt Squad, if you have any questions about the Redmi Note 9S there as far as the battery life or battery testing, or, you know, different type of settings I had a device on during this battery test, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get back to you on that. But if you're new to this video here or new to the channel, you should definitely subscribe so that you don't miss any coverage when it comes to devices like the Redmi Note 9S. And Matt Squad, like this video here so that other people just like you can get a little bit more help when it comes to researching budget devices with huge batteries in them like the Redmi Note 9S here. And last but not least, be sure to share this video with your friends and family and let them know that not all Android cameras suck. It is just not true. But until then, my name is Max Rock. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day, y'all. Deuces.